What's up, y'all? This is Simon back with another reaction, y'all, from the Fat Man's Podcast. I got another reaction for y'all. But before we get in this reaction, y'all, please hit that like button and subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 600 subscribers by the end of this month. We're at 571, so that means we only need 29 more to go, y'all? 28. Yeah, 29 more to go, y'all. So we'll see what we can do by the end of this month. So please share this. Please share this video with everybody that you see. Clip it up. I don't know. Put it on social media. Just share it. And just tell them to subscribe to the Fat Man's Podcast. But let's get in this reaction, y'all. So, I got a reaction from Stay Cold. I guess that's a channel. And then the reaction name is Pastor Goes Off on Biden Administration. So, we'll see what the pasta is talking about. The preacher. We'll see. He talking about the Biden administration. It will blow up. There we go. There we go. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go on mute, y'all. What's the every 4 minutes, y'all? Every 4 minutes, y'all. You already know the deal.
Our nation is gone mad. I hope y'all like y'all's president. Because in a year's time, he screwed the whole nation up. You ain't got it. I told you, I don't care how many blind eyes open if I say something like that. Wasn't my blind eye. I'm out of here. He must be a Republican. You know, it took that man 1 year to screw the whole country up. A year. Don't be looking at me like, no, our nation's gone backwards. A year ago, you were paying $2 a gallon for gas. Yeah, let's take.
Sorry, y'all. I don't know why my computer tweaking like this. Oh, there we go.
Get where you can relate. And you're paying almost $4 now because of his decisions. Yeah, it's his decisions. 2 million people have crossed our borders from Mexico. Now he's getting political. No, kingdom. I'm kingdom. Screwed it up. And these people coming in they don't get COVID tests. And they aren't forced to get vaccinated. And they put on airplanes, read your paper. No, they ain't gonna put this in your paper. They don't report this. But they are flying people who cross the border illegally. Your government is flying them to cities across the United States and putting them up in hotels and paying for them with your money. Only took a year to screw the country up. Just took a year. Just took a year. Yeah, he must be a Trump supporter. No, I believe. Yep. In a year's time, men who say they women are competing on the college level in women's sports and depriving women who have been working all their lives to be the best woman in their sport the ability to be that, because this man won't be a girl now. A year. One. I got here by introducing the fact that the world is Satan has released a spirit of deception. He has released it. Black folks don't like me talking about this. They can't stand it when I talk about it. It was all I could do when the congressman came here. Now, I told somebody to tell that man, now I'm going to let you speak, but don't you get up here talking about politics. Okay. And I'm going to make sure that the Voting Rights Act is passed. It was all I could do. And the Holy Spirit checked me because I was coming up. I was going to straighten that dude out. That's because you ain't telling folks the truth. This.
All right, y'all. You know the 4-minute mark. Before the pasta go off, I gotta talk about this. He's absolutely right. You got men think they women think they can compete. They got men competing in women's sports. What's that with the swimmer Tommy Allison, whatever? I'm bad at names, yo. Was it like Thomas or something like that? Whatever the fuck the name was. Come on now. He's absolutely right. Well, these women that worked all their life to be the best women athlete in the world. And you got men going in women's sports? No. That's wrong. We all know men are stronger than women. We all know that. Basic biology. It's crazy. Then Joe Biden has screwed up gas prices and everything like that. We got locked down, which I don't think we should have never been locked down. All that other stuff, y'all. It's just like, damn. You got people that can't pay their rent now. They like $4,000 behind, $6,000 behind, because they was out of work. It wasn't hiring. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. Y'all tell me what y'all think, though. You think the pasta is right? But hey, y'all, let's get back up in here.
This government has people believing that people are deprived of the opportunity to vote. Because they're saying these red states is trying to keep our people from voting. Hogwash! You should have identification to vote. You shouldn't just be able to vote without being identified as a citizen and a resident of the area that you live in. It's wrong. We're going to get that voting right. We're going to forcefully advance. I'm just sitting in my chair. Tell people the truth. They ain't giving people opportunity to vote. You look at the states who pass these laws that are considered racist. They have more polling sites, longer voting hours. Get quiet on me. It's okay. And you shall know the and the shall set you. Because, see, if we don't require people to have valid identification, anybody can vote. And if we give them some money, if we keep giving out free money, ain't no way them people going to want us out of office. I'm for truth. I ain't for nonsense. I ain't a brainwashed Negro. God gave me a brain. And I'm not a sheep. Amen? And they telling you to do one thing and they doing something different. If you watch the Super Bowl, California got strictest restrictions, like mask mandates for indoors. None of the celebrities had on masks. The governor of California, almost a year ago, that dude was out during real tough times of COVID. He was out at a fancy restaurant with all his buddies didn't have on a mask. But you better wear one because we think for you. We think for you. You ain't smart enough to think for yourself. Everybody say, well, you shouldn't be so controversial. It's not. You ain't going to shift from that kingdom to this kingdom holding on to delusion. You are not. And I'll say it, I don't care who like it, I don't give a rip. Surgeon General of the United States, read an article this morning. Surgeon General of the United States, double vax with a booster with COVID. His whole family got it. Queen Elizabeth, double vax and boosted and got COVID. Well, we should trust the science. Why? Well, they won't get as sick. Well, I didn't either.
All right, before we get back into Pastor speaking straight facts. If y'all hear that little beacon, this is the washer. Speaking straight facts. Come on now. Go on now, preacher. Go on now, preacher. Go on now, pastor. This man speaking straight facts. Yeah, you had all these governors and all these Congress people, all these people that was running for the little thing. They never had masks on. Their friends didn't have masks on. None of them had masks on. You got the shot, but how you still getting the cat? How you still getting the C? How you still getting the CV? The C-19, like the jab, like how you still getting it though? I think they lied to us, y'all. I think they really did lie to us. So I don't know. And you don't have to be a Trump supporter in order for you to you don't agree with Biden in the office. You know what I mean? You don't have to be no Trump supporter. We all know which way Biden go. You know what I mean? He don't know where he going. He don't know how you fall off a bike stopping. How you do that? But hey, y'all, let's go back. Let's come on now. I saw one on TV, right? My mom saw. She said, Biden. He turned around and was trying to shake the air. I said, damn, he got that dementia. That dementia fucking him up. But hey, y'all, let's get back up in here.
Uh-oh, they walking out on me now. That's good. I must be doing good. Okay. I really don't. I really don't. I don't. What's that got to do with delusion and deception? Because y'all still think they're right. Right. You still think that what the smart folks say is right. And Stevie Wonder could see. I'm not against, hear my heart, y'all. So when I talk about these things, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. And really what I'm saying to you isn't whether you're vaccinated or not. That's immaterial to me. I just want to let you know what spirit has been released. And you know it's delusional because delusional people don't know that they are deluded. They don't believe they've been deceived. You can't convince somebody who's been deceived that they've been deceived. You can't. They can't see it. But it's so obvious. The only reason I'm bringing the vaccine up is it's just intuitively obvious. They've been lying to you. The media won't let you talk against it. Why? They won't report on truth. Colin Powell, when he died, Colin Powell was vaccinated. They blew over that like it was nothing. They just talking about Colin, but ain't nobody saying or emphasizing the fact that he was fully vaccinated. And then what do? We just, oh well. Only reason I'm teaching this. We are of a different. If you got vaccinated, I bless you. I'm not up here cursing you. I don't want you feeling bad. I don't want you getting uncomfortable. Don't get so mad that you say, I'm taking my ball and going home. Because you'll miss something. You'll miss something. The world is tripping. And I don't get it. I mean, masses of people are buying into the lie. They're buying into it. Yep. I told you, it's like this thing is like Starbucks. Give me 2 vax and a booster. This thing is like Starbucks, but nobody questions. And I'm going to tell you something, and people aren't questioning it, and you got to ask yourself, why aren't these things being reported? Why are they, the guy, one of the guy named Robert Malone. Robert Malone. He was one of the ones that invented the technology for the vaccine. And he has been coming out saying they need to stop because we don't know enough about the effects yet. You know what they did? Took him off of Twitter, YouTube, took him off. And he invented it. And they're saying he's spreading misinformation and he invented it.
Oh yeah, before Pastor get back to his sermon, this preacher's speaking straight facts and he's funny with it. Them people walking out, get your ass out of here then. Cause you like he said, you do like Starbucks, and people get Starbucks every day. They just always run back to it, of the propaganda. Like I'm telling you guys, I live by a Starbucks. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, every day there be a line of cars down the block. Y'all white people love Starbucks though. I don't know why, but y'all love y'all Starbucks. Hell no. But I go on another chance. Let's go back to the preacher. How you gonna take the man that invented the COVID off all the social media platforms when he invented it? Propaganda, you guys. I got the jab too. My arm was hurting for like a whole couple days, like at least 3-4 days. I said, damn, this motherfucker hurt. If you ever got, I never got the booster. I think I only got the, was it the Pfizer or the Moderna or something like that? I only got the one. And I said, no, I'm good on that. But yeah, that's crazy how you can take that man off. And he invented this stuff. And me personally, I never understood how they can come up with a vaccine so quick. Was that just me, or like, you know what I mean? Even for like the black death or whatever they call it, the Black Plague, it took them a minute for them. Well, I guess the technology was back then was trash, but still, you know what I mean? But hey, yo, let's get back up in here. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
So when I see stuff like that, I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then churches setting up COVID test sites. Don't be looking for no site here. You better go to Walgreens. It ain't happening up in here. Just ain't gonna do it. They've asked us to. No. When that Surgeon General, I read that article of the Surgeon General, it just kind of tickled me. Yeah, I'm double vaxxed, got a booster, tested positive, and I got a runny nose, my muscles ache, got a sore throat. I said, it sounds like a cold. And that vaccine ain't suppressing nothing severe. Sound like a... Okay. Why did the kingdom come to the earth? Matthew 9:35. You can tell I'm slightly passionate. Because, now the reason I'm passionate about this is Satan is smart. He's very smart. Now, he ain't too smart because he went up against God. But if you just go from an intellectual perspective, intellectually he's smart because he knows what it takes to influence the masses. Now, the thing with this whole COVID thing, the COVID demon was released so that the stage can be set for the entrance of the Antichrist. That's the truth. The Antichrist cannot lead the world unless the world trusts and follows him. So how do you get the masses to submit to government? Fear. Fear. Scare the bejesus out of them. Scare them. If you scare them enough, they'll do whatever you tell them to. Amen? They'll do whatever you say because they are. Guarantee you there'll be another variant that comes up before election time. Truck drivers can't even protest in Canada. They locking them up. Just because they, you know what? They're protesting. They're not protesting whether or not you should get vaccinated because 90% of the truck drivers are vaccinated. 90% of them are vaccinated. They said, we're protesting because we don't believe that the government has the right to make me put something in my body. And so what is the government's response? We don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You are spreading misinformation, and now they're locking them up. Just because they have a different opinion. That's the wrong kingdom in charge.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the video, y'all. Pastor was speaking straight facts. What he said about the Satan and all that, he was speaking straight facts. Fear. That's what the government did to us. Fear. We fear for our lives. You know what I mean?
Our nation is gone mad.
And man, I'm like, dang, he's right. You know what I mean? You know, they made people wear masks against their will. You had to go to the store and have a mask. Even now, you still have to go to the hospital wearing a mask. That's crazy. So it's like, damn, when we ever gonna like when this is gonna leave. You know what I mean? We fear for our life. We fear to get sick. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn. I don't know. But hey, y'all tell me what y'all think of, if y'all hear that little beeping, it's this washer. Y'all tell me what y'all think up in the comments, y'all. Do you think Pastor was right? You think this pastor was right? He was definitely right on the Biden administration. Messed up the gas prices. He messed up the damn world for in 1 year. In 1 year. In 1 year, y'all. You know how crazy that is? So, yeah, y'all, that's the end of the video. Y'all, please hit that like button, subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 600 subscribers by the end of this month. I believe we're at 573 now. So we got we got 27 more to go. Did I say 27 more to go? Yeah, 27 more to go. So, yeah, let's hit that, y'all, by the end of this month. Yeah. By the end of this month, y'all. So please share this video with everybody that you see. Put it on social media. I don't care, whatever y'all want to put it at, and just tell them to subscribe to the Fat Man's Podcast. Please put your comments below and tell me what y'all think about the pastor. Do you think he was right? Do you think he was wrong? We all have a different opinions, and I really would like to read them. I do read all the comments. I might not respond to all of them, but I definitely do read them. But hey, y'all, Osiris off in the Fat Man Podcast, and I'll see you guys on the next one, y'all. Peace out.